Still in the basement level of the castle, we have gone through the haze of that mazy cave and discovered the lava in that lethal land, but where else is there to go? Checking out this door, that's the way to the outside moat. There's nothing there. That's the room to the Hazy Maze cave entrance. Lethal lava land as the painting, and then there's just this dead end. Ooh, but the wall just rippled. This surely couldn't be an entrance. Course 8. Shifting Sandland in the talons of the big bird. Let's go! Our explorations paid off as we land in this desert. Looking around, we are surrounded by sand, very little vegetation. There are pyramids in the distance, a pyramid to the left of us. You can see right far back there's a red coin, we'll remember that for later. And at our feet is another crazed crate. Well, why not grab on and enjoy the ride? Bouncing through the air, we get pursued by a bob-omb, run past a pokey, and see a one-up mushroom ripe for plucking. Well, we might as well try and get hold of that. And oh no, we get sucked down into the quicksand! Oh, there are perils in this level. So giving it another go, and this time being careful where we step, we can jump on top of a fly guy and spin into the air. Oh, that was fun. And it was definitely cheaper than paying €90 to go paragliding in Tenerife. And now we find ourselves in this odd pillared structure in the middle of the sand. On the bottom there isn't much, just some Goombas and some boxes. But we can triple jump to the top level and read a signpost. Hop on the shiny shell and ride wherever you want to go. Shred those enemies. Ah, the return of the shiny shell. We had a lot of fun with that in Lethal Lava Land, but now let's trade out the lava for sand and see what we can do. From our vantage point, we can take a look at the rest of the level. We see some boxes moving about in a rhythmic fashion to the right. And in between this and the Great Pyramid, we see a condor named Klepto, and in its talons, what appears to be a power star. That is our goal. So breaking open the box, we can jump on the shiny shell, head across the quicksand without getting sucked in, go past a pink bob-omb buddy. Ah, it's nice to see you, pal. Remember you for later. And surfing vertically up one of these pillars, we can jump into the bird, knock the power star from its talons, and it goes flying to the floor. Oh, that was simple. If only all animals were as easy as this. Then I wouldn't have such a battle trying to get my dog to stop eating discarded McDonald's wrappers that it finds in the street. But enough about Patch. Power star number 1 goes to us. Shining atop the pyramid. Let's go! Ooh, now we get to channel our inner Egyptologist and climb atop the pyramid. So first off, let's get there. Jumping back onto the shiny shell, we can hop on down and collect that one-up mushroom that took our life before. And taking a shortcut across the sand, we find ourselves on the pyramid. But now we're here, how do we get off the shell? Oh, a fly guy spat some fire at us. Oh, well, you know, means to an end. Making our way up the side of the pyramid, we open this exclamation point box to get a one-up mushroom, but it goes out of our reach. Never mind, we can see it crawling up the side of the pyramid. Heading round, we avoid a Karompa ball and its fire. Past the shy guy. Ooh, we nearly slip off there. And as we can see in a little alcove at the top of the pyramid is our second power star. Here we go! Inside the ancient pyramid. Let's go! And now it seems like we have to go full Howard Carter and explore the inside of the pyramid. So we make our way over, and in we go. Inside, we come across a vast structure of pillars and mechanisms, waterfalls of sand cascading around us, and certainly a lot to explore. We also find near the entrance a blue coin block. Ah, we'll keep that in the cap for later. Heading down the left route, we can dispatch of a Goomba. And inlaid into the wall, we find some hieroglyphics. Now, I'm no expert on ancient Egypt, but I have watched Brendan Fraser's The Mummy and The Mummy Returns about 6 times each, because they just put them on reruns on ITV2. So I think I've got a pretty good understanding. I'm just going to attempt to translate this. So the Eye of Horus, looking over a snake, and then below it seems to be a bladder. In the second column, we have Aquaman's trident, and then a moorhen, and what appears to be a flexing bicep. And in the third column, there appears to be a miniature motor that you would get with a Connect set, Ed E from Fallout New Vegas, and then the title of a popular 80s alien movie. So of course, the only translation that I can offer would be, I'm watching you as you get oiled up. You be careful where you take a leak. If you take a leak in the Nile, the Atlanteans won't be too happy. You'll be fobbing off some birds, and we'll have to sort you right out. But if you make it up to us and keep things running smooth, we won't keep such a watchful eye on you from space. I think you could submit that to the British Museum, to be quite honest. Put that up next to the Rosetta Stone. Yeah, that'll do. That's pretty much correct. You can quote me as fact on that. That was absolutely a perfect translation. You're welcome. Going around the corner, we come across what appears to be a mummified thwomp. But when it turns round, oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph, that is a creepy smile. Oh my gosh, that will keep me up tonight. We can run past this horror to the eyes and open another exclamation point box. Then we can read the signpost underneath. Upon 4 towers, one must alight. Then at the peak shall shine the light. Ooh, little cryptic riddle. Let's remember that for later. But we're at a dead end. So turning back round and running past what makes the Joker cry, we can head to the other side of the pyramid. Past the entrance again, we run through a flock of Goombas and wait for the grinning Grindel to get into the air so we can run underneath and then jump over these platforms to go up a ramp. Oh, but we fall into the sand and it becomes so difficult to jump. It's already awful enough getting sand in your shoes, but when it weighs you down like that, ooh, it's a good job he's wearing dungarees. Before we go up the stairs, we can go down the other side where we find another exclamation point box. Inside, another 1-up mushroom. We then come across a climbing frame with an amp circling one of the corners. In order to collect the coins, we've got to make sure we can hold on and avoid this at all costs. We don't want to get shocked. But deftly, Mario makes it to the other side. We try to jump up to get the 1-up mushroom, but the wrong angle. Waiting for the Grindel to hit down, we can jump over the top of it and then climb this pole to the next level. We make our way across another climbing frame. This time if we fall, we'll drop into this stream of sand. Let's make sure that doesn't happen. We make it to the other side and then we can see where this stream of sand was coming from. Taking a look up, we can see at the source of the sandfall, a power star floating at the top. Ooh, I wonder if this is the one for us. So making our way ahead, we get blocked by, oh no! Another horrific face plastered on this cylindrical body. This is a spindle, and it only serves to crush your body and your hopes and dreams. As it rolls away, there seems to be no escape from it, but as it's coming back, we find a little crevasse in the wall that we can hide in, and it rolls right past us. Running out and round, we come across a floating heart, and then we come across this very poor ergonomic staircase. I wonder what the designers were thinking when building this pyramid, but we can make our way up and come across yet another level. Amps materialize out of thin air. Trying to avoid being shocked, we can hug the wall as they hurtle themselves towards us. Managing to avoid them, we climb up another pole onto yet another level, and we can see yet another Grindel. Oh, please don't turn around, please don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Oh, it turned around! Oh, and my soul just died. It seems like we have to get past this in order to get to the star, so waiting for our opportunity, we can jump on top. Oh, but we fall off, and it crushes us, and we fall back down to the bottom of the pyramid. Oh, how gutting. So, making our way back up there, we can walk in the Grindel's footsteps, trying to time it right. Oh, it smiles directly into our face, we're pushing up against its teeth, but we run underneath it. Oh, I'm gonna have to wash or chop my hands off after this. Striving all we can to run up this slope. We get to the top, backflip our way up, and there's the power star. What's this weird cage? Guess we'll find out later. But for now, power star number 3. Here we go! Stand tall on the 4 pillars. Let's go! Alrighty, well this seems easy enough. We just have to stand up on top of the 4 pillars. So making our way back onto the shiny shell, we can surf up to the top of one. Trying to grab that coin. Oh, we missed it. Never mind, we'll come back for it. Going up another pillar, we can collect this coin at the top. Fantastic. Let's give this one another go. Oh, we missed it. Oh no, a tornado flies us into the air. We lose the shell, but we do get the coin. Fair trade. But we still have 2 more to get. And now, which way do we go? Need to be very careful traversing this land. Don't want to get sucked into any quicksand. As we fall down, we get encased up to the waist, but then into another tornado, we can fly into the air and across the deadly quicksand as we land onto the pyramid. Donning a flying cap, we can jump into a tornado and get thrown into the air. Oh, it didn't have as much upward thrust as I was hoping for, but still triple jumping to the next one. We take flight, land on top the 3rd pillar, pick up the coin there, attempting to triple jump again to get the final coin. Oh, we just miss it. Trying to come round again for a 2nd attempt. We're not high enough, and the flying cap runs out. Okay, let's try this crazed crate to get up there. But still, we don't get enough height. Perhaps this tornado is our only way. Jumping in, we still don't get that much verticality to get up there. Now we're into the quicksand pit. Ooh, avoiding getting sucked down. We need to find another tactic. So we can don the flying cap again, take a good run up, and we get that 4th coin. Oh, but there's no power star. What's going on? And then as we look behind us, the top of the pyramid begins to shake. It spins into the air and explodes. Wow, they definitely didn't teach me that in primary school. Investigating this ancient anomaly, make our way back up to the top of the pyramid, and lo and behold, there is now a hole where the peak of the pyramid was. Well, there's only one thing to do. We jump on in, and we land in that cage that we saw before. Ah, I bet this will be a lovely elevator ride down to collect our power star. Enjoying the view, we dock at the bottom and we see a corridor in front of us. Going through its Battenberg walls, we jump down into an antechamber and we find a pedestal. Jumping on to find our power star and it suddenly moves!
Ancient coins, why no like lights? Why no like insurance? Now, Atlo, Heinrich, Su, Heinrich.
And now we find ourselves in battle with the horrific Eye Rock. 2 giant disembodied hands floating around the stage with eyeballs in the centre of their palms like ocular stigmata. Despite its nightmarish appearance, Mario is not fazed, however. Not after his appearance as the Pale Man in Guillermo del Toro's 2006 fantasy drama, Pan's Labyrinth. Avoiding punches, karate chops and Hulk smashes, we have to try and find a weakness on this boss. They say that kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. But Eye Rock isn't being kind to us, so let's just make him blind. When the eyelids are open, we can keep attacking the eye in the centre of the hand, eventually bringing about Irok's demise.
What happened, Harry? Crushed like pebble. You so strong. You grow ancient ceramic for they now take star of how we sleep dragons.
And with that, Irok disappears, and out pops the Power Star. Let's give a hand to such a unique boss, and let's keep an eye out for him in the future.
Here we go!
Free flying for 8 red coins.
Let's go!
And now we're back outside and tasked with collecting the 8 red coins. We remember the one behind us from earlier, so let's run down there and get it. We're just taking our time to make sure we don't fall down the dune. Ooh, just a little slip there. Never mind, Mario gathers his composure and carries on through the level. Remembering our time in Hazy Maze Cave, let's see if there are any red coins in this chipboard block. And there is! That's our second of the level. And now we find ourselves on this gangway with giant industrial containers moving about. These are tox boxes. If we get caught under one of the faces, we'll be surely crushed. However, the box is hollow, and there's one face with a hole in it. Making sure we stand in the correct spot, the tox box goes over the top of us. Mario is not fazed by this, however, due to him doing his own stunt throughout his career, just like in Steamboat Bill Jr. from 1928. We can carry on across the gangway, making sure that we avoid being crushed by the tox boxes. And since we've collected 3, we can relax in this little oasis to pick up our 4th. Just taking a moment to relax, a little bit of R&R, we can move on to pick up the final 4. But as we try to speak to our Bob-omb buddy, Klepto comes down and steals our cap. We need to get that cap back, otherwise Mario won't be able to pick up his shift later in KFC due to lack of appropriate headwear. Before we do, let's chat to our Bob-omb buddy to open up the cannon. We find it's on the other side of the tox box gangway. But now let's look around to find Klepto and our cap. We see him circling above one of the towers. Now how do we get there? Let's try to triple jump up. Never mind. Oh, but we can run right up it. Oh, I wish I'd known this earlier. All that time trying to fly about, we could have just run straight up and defied the laws of physics. Well, I'm sorry that I was keeping to some Newtonian principles here. But regardless, we can drop kick Klepto, jump into the sand, and resheath our hair.
Here we go!
Now we're suited and booted, let's try and get the rest of these red coins. As the star title hinted at, we'll have to fly about to get the rest of them. So, donning the flying cap, we can take a good run up, avoiding the fly guy, and head towards the cannon in order to get a bit more height. Once in the cannon, we can shoot our way into the sky, picking up some good air. Now let's pick up the rest of these coins. We fly around to pick up number 5, just missed number 6. Mine will come back for it. But we do pick up one from the other corner. Lining up to pick up number 7. Let's make our final attempt to pick up number 8. Oh, we just don't have enough air. But hopefully this tornado can fly us up there. Will we get enough? Unfortunately not. But running up to the top of the tower, we can jump off and collect number 8. The power star appears above the structure at the beginning of the level, and making our way back over, we can pick up the power star.
Here we go!
Pyramid puzzle.
Let's go!
Well, it looks like we've got to go back into the pyramid. So, heading straight there, we can pop on in. So now we have to solve a puzzle in here. But we didn't see any puzzles as we were going through. And I've already translated the hieroglyphs. That was the main puzzle stumping scholars from across the world. But the only way to learn anything in this life is to explore. Sometimes the best thing to do is to work from the top down. So heading up to the top layer, we can take a look around, avoiding the disturbing smirk of the Grindel. We can see these little platforms with coins on. Let's go and check that out. So as we fall down onto the platform, the coin we pick up has a number 1 appear above it. Yellow coins don't usually do this. This is a trait usually reserved for red coins. How intriguing. One may even say puzzling. Let's take a look around to see what else we can do. We can see below us another platform with another coin on. Jumping down, we pick up a number 2 and then number 3. Then at the termination of the flowing sand, we land in an aqueduct. Following it round and making sure we don't get engulfed, we can pick up a 4th yellow coin. And then on the corner here, there's a 5th. And out pops a power star. I think we've solved the puzzle. But making sure we don't do an Indiana Jones in the Kingdom of Crystal Skull. We keep our head above the sand and eventually grab our power star.
Here we go!
We've now collected all 6 official stars, so it's time to head back in to collect the 7th secret star by collecting 100 coins. We can start off by picking the red coin behind us and heading back round into the fray. Getting rid of the fly guys and the bob-ombs nets us a few coins. Then we can dispatch of this pokey for a blue coin. Breaking the crazed crate nets us 5. And by the time we've mopped up all the Goombas and destroyed another pokey, we're a quarter of the way to our target. Ensuring our safe passage, we can jump on the shiny shell and head up the pillars to collect the lone coins at the top, mop up this line of coins in between the two, and dispatching of another pokey for another blue coin. Surfing on the water, we can pick up our 3rd red coin. Avoid the tox boxes to pick up red coin number 4. And then after another crazed crate and a pokey, with 53 down. We can pick up a line of coins hidden round the back of the pyramid, and avoiding being sucked into the quicksand, we dive to safety. But now it's time to head into the pyramid. Massacring this gaggle of Goombas picks us up 3 more, and then we remember the blue coin block at the beginning of the level. Activating it, we can try to find where they are. They're right in front of us, and we pick up 4. Heading around the other side, we can dispatch of 2 more Goombas for 2 more coins, and then make our way up to the next level. Onto the climbing frame and avoiding the amp, we can pick up this circle of coins, and we're nearly 9/10 of the way there. Another Goomba brings us into the 90s, and once we've dispatched of a couple more, we can head up to the next level. Using all the strength in his forearms, Mario goes across, picks up a few more coins, then we jump up these stairs to take our total to 100, and there is the power star. Time to get all that sand out of this mustache.
Here we go!
Now that we've collected all 7 power stars, it's time to ask, what is the story of Shifting Sandland? It's a story about being an explorer of the world, and there's a whole lot of world out there. There's so much to see, so much to do. Instead of locking yourself in the great indoors and watching the sunrise through a computer screen, get out there and bridge the gaps that hold you back. Check out new flora, fauna, culture. We're all just sharing this little blue marble spinning into infinity in the deep black cosmos. So why not see it before it's gone? And that is the full story of Shifting Sandland. What did you think about this level? Were we in the wrong for waking up iRock? What could Klepto have been trying to do with our cap? Do you have an alternative translation of the hieroglyphs? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share with others so we can all sit round the YouTube campfire and enjoy a good story. But for now, luck and more to you all, my friends, and catch you next time.